All right, this is video 2 on the air conditioning on this 2016 Honda Civic. I just put enough vapor refrigerant only in the system. So you see we have 51 PSI on the high side. Oh, I don't have the low side connected down. Let it stable out. Now this is enough. There's only vapor in there. There's no liquid refrigerant. This is enough refrigerant to close the contacts on the safety switches to tell the computer to engage the compressor to make it started. But it's not enough to actually run the system correctly. All right, so let's start it up. This is the one that has what I believe to be the leaking shaft seal. And we're going through a process that sometimes works on seating the front shaft seal to make it good enough so you can actually pull a vacuum, because you've seen in video number 1, I could not draw a vacuum and it was leaking down. So I'm just going through this procedure just to seat the seal only. That's all I'm doing. Then I throw it on the recovery machine, remove the refrigerant, throw it on the vacuum pump, and see if it'll draw a vacuum after that. So let's go see. Our system should be operating. We know we only have about 2 or 3 ounces of vapor refrigerant in the system. And there we go. This is what 2 or 3 ounces of vapor refrigerant looks like operating on one of these systems. On this particular vehicle, under these ambient operating conditions, outside ambient temperature is 63 degrees. There's no sun load on the car, and there's basically almost no refrigerant in the system. 2 or 3 ounces, that's it. Okay, so that should be more than enough time of operation of the compressor. I put dye in the system, so there's no shortage of, there's dye, lubricant, because they got a new compressor. So they got their RL lubricant inside there. So let's shut this vehicle off. I'll perform a recovery, then I'll throw it on the vacuum pump, and let's see what our outcome is. Will it pull a vacuum after this procedure? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.